Welcome to Soul Spark Tarot, and I'm your host, Mr. Anu. And today we got ourselves a little daily message. We got a little city pop jazz in the back, so I hope you enjoy that. And let's see what's going down. We'll probably do a one card pull for the overall energy, and then we'll give you a little bit in depth on the second go. All right, let's get to this. So, yapping. What's the channel message? So overall, there's a few. So I'm a little bit feeling good off of the last couple of videos I was doing for my other channel, college football talk. So not a lot of people like that. So separate. But what I have been thinking, sorry, I feel like there's a lot of noise happening. I've been thinking about this all day. And what I've been thinking about is like acceptance of myself in different ways I would have never thought that, could be helpful. And I don't think it's like just an acceptance in what it is that I'm doing. It's acceptance in what I'm not doing. It's just like me being okay with just being an extra in somebody's life. So the channel message is acceptance of your role. I'm living my life. There's nothing extra that I'm doing, but that extra is extra to somebody else. So it helps me be comfortable when I'm out in public just doing anything that I'm doing. No matter what it looks like, I'm just okay with it. And the reason why I'm okay with it is because I know what I've been through and I know what I'm doing in that space. When you don't have really a rhyme or reason to do something, you don't have that ability to attack and move forward. Be on a person on a focus. I think that's the whole thing. Like setting yourself up to understand what you're focused on. And if you feel like you're not moving forward, it's probably because there's parts of you that are focused on other things. And because you're just so awesome, you can multitask and, it's nothing to you. But that's not what we want right now. Just believe that you can do it in 10 years still. People my age, you've been listening to Mariah Carey like All I Want for Christmas for so long. for years. Like a whole decade, probably longer. All I Want for Christmas is you. That time is coming back again. And what I'm saying is that she can still sing that song, just like you can still sing the songs from your childhood, just like you can still watch the movies from your childhood. All of those things. Those things are available to you from the past, so they can be available to you in the future. So don't be afraid to just put something on the back burner. I gotta focus on this right now. And that's what I think we need to do. That is that idea of being okay with being an extra in somebody else's life. Yeah, I'm just in the background working out while this influencer is, recording themselves and doing their job. But I'm just here working out. Like, guess what? In my mind, I might be thinking about my own business. I might be thinking about, being emotionally peaceful. Whatever I'm thinking about, it just looks like some nigga in the gym. I'm some extra dude in the video in the gym. So that's it. That's all. That's where it's at, man. I think that is the overall energy, but we'll see what card comes out. So appreciate y'all who appreciate those yaps. All right. What's the overall energy for the day? Okay. So all of these wanted to fall out, but I normally just see this as all of these cards build up to this card. So what did we come from? So we are moving forward. So I think it looks like you made that choice. Like I was channeling in that message, sooner or later, or at right now, you've made some kind of decision and you're moving towards that. And as you move to that decision, no matter what you go through, you're going to end up at a position to where you're still looking around to see what is what. Being detailed, being organized, but we had this card come up in reverse not too long ago. And now it's upright. And that tells me that maybe you made the decision and you're focused on cultivating things, but you're being impatient. Maybe you started something new and you realize that you're not even thinking about being impatient. There's so many things to do to prepare for the baby. You're not worried about, whether things are growing or not. I think this is kind of showing you how when you move towards going to just the one thing, focusing and centering your mind, creating a new pedestal in your life, making a new energetic podium, you are going to allow yourself to look at something else from a brand new point of view, like you started over. And I think that's going to allow other things to cultivate. A watch pot doesn't boil. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting right now. So let's see what's on the in between. So you're moving away, you start to temper, and as you temper, you find judgment, and the judgment creates a new foundation. As new foundation is happening, you begin to become more abundant, and as you become more abundant, you become more motivated to stay in your focus and create additional abundance. And then there's somebody who's watching you do all of these things, and this person just needs to turn around, or this might be you reflecting upon all the work that you've done, or this might be you right now cultivating the image and the mental blueprint for you to go and look back at you doing this. Again, be in the moment, speaking into existence. Damn. And then we moving forward to brand new foundation with the thoughts. And the thoughts is when you at the 6, that means you're removed from the heartbreak. So you've cultivated a means of the action that you've been taking that helps you quell some of these troublesome thoughts. And now you can sail away with these thoughts that help you feel brand new. And that has now given you a brand new strength over the things that you're moving away from. And as you move away from those things, new opportunities are presented towards you. So as you move away, opportunities start to chase you. But then you're free. So you're looking at the things that help you become brand new. You're looking at the things that help you stay satisfied on this new journey that you're on. As you're on this new journey, you're starting to see the things that are starting to quell your pathway. Obstacles, blocks, things that want to get in your way. You know how to stay on the uptick. You know how to stay up from the higher ground. You know how to battle. And it's because you got the wisdom from inside and you're not battling with the little rod like everybody sees. You're battling with the golden rod. And this golden rod comes from the beam of light. And every single time you come up with a transgression against you, it gets transformed. And those that can't even stand beneath your authentic presence, they fall. They fall. Some of them fall to the point where they die. They're on their knees. They can't even look at you. Only the priests, only those who are tapped into themselves can look at you, can even approach you, can really see what you do. So this looks like something that you're moving towards what you do. You're going to know how to combat, the schemers, the scammers, the manipulators, those who are really about that because they don't really know how wise you really are. And so they see you doing what you're doing, but they don't understand the greater scheme of it all. And that greater scheme is you looking down from all of this. So this is just a battle you've already won. And eventually, they'll all start to bow to your presence, and you'll be seen as the transformer of life. But all you're doing is just focusing on starting your new focus, cultivating and nurturing your new focus. You had temperance as the second card here, but you're tempering yourself. If you see 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you're tempering yourself anyway. So as you're working on this new mental concentrated focus, these pentacles, you're not worried about if they're growing fast or not. You're worried about what you're doing to make it better, what you're doing to help it nurture it, what you're doing to keep it flowing. And this is what you're cultivating on your day-to-day routines, and this is what you're moving towards because you concentrated your focus. All right, people, let's get some more insights on there. Probably pull another overall energy just because I think that's pretty much clear. Let's get a final message, actually. Look, absolutely. You're going into the brand new world with a brand new mental image, a brand new focus. What's our final message? Queen of Pentacles. Cultivated that masculine energy. Now you're going to be receiving that feminine energy. We got the Lover's card at the bottom. Guess what? Guess what? This is complete unification within yourself. Complete unification within yourself because you now know how to be abundant within yourself in a full quarter version of who you are. You got the two pieces of you. This is not a match like people say on the external. This is a match on the inside of you. Knowing how to make things grow, knowing how to make things grow. But they're doing it in two different ways. This is nurturing a single focus. Sorry, you can't even see. This is nurturing a single focus, a commonality. One thing, that's what the feminine energy, that's what the attraction does. I'm going to pull everything to me. But this is the energy you've been in. Look at the difference. Look at all of those fruits on the King of Pentacles. All the fruits. He's displaying this pentacle. He's wearing his wealth. When he walks, wealth follows. This is the you and all the energy and time you spent on all the things that you've been trying to do. But now it's ready. It's time to take a break. All of those things you've been doing, you just haven't really been seeing it, but it's so valuable. It's time for you to stop and turn around. Take a new approach. Focus not on this in the world that you created. Focus on this in the world that you have in front of you. And that's going to allow you to sail smoothly with a foundation that is unshakable on the mental plane. And that is where you get your strength, because you know that you're strong in that mental plane. So you're going to move towards the opportunities. You're going to move away from the opportunities that just don't give you life, that don't make you feel free, that don't make you feel like you're moving forward. And guess what? You're going to combat those things and protect this newfound adventure. And as you protect it, people are going to become wise to your actions, because they're going to realize you're the wise hermit who's battling with the high ground from a whole different point of view. And that point of view is just simply authenticity. So those of you who can't stand an authentic self won't be able to stand to you, and they'll fall to their knees in the presence. Dang, I'm just over here messing up. You hear me? And so now, as you realize the transformations that you bring in people by just existing as who you are, you'll be just purely focused on tempering all of those things around you, because you're just collecting the pentacles based upon the needs that you are learning from about this newfound root that you're focused on. And again, this is just what that looks like. This looks like this. This queen who's been focused solely on this one thing: a home, a happiness, a peaceful vibe, a large bank account, a brand new car, a brand new start to a relationship. Whatever you're focused on, that is going to be your epitome. But guess what? That's because you've been taking a move, and you've been moving in a way that keeps you balanced between two, and you as the third. And now the third is realizing it can make a change, and you're changing on focusing on a multitude. You're focusing on a singularity. Not looking at all the parts, I'm looking at one part, and I'm looking at the details in between. And with that being said, now I'm going to get out of here, because that was an extra 4 minutes of yapping, and I hope that you get what you need. All right, people. Peace.